Okay, here's the first question. Alcohol. Hey, fuckhead, what's your favorite type of beer? How often do you drink hard alcohol? Not sure why I want to know so badly, but for some reason I do. Go fuck a poll. You know, people, just because I have an over-the-top podcast doesn't mean that I don't have feelings, too. That was a guy, like, I've been such a cunt to everybody who's written into me. Like, he's like, all right, I'm going to be a cunt to you first. So I guess I deserve that. All right, what are the questions here? What's your favorite type of beer? All depends. It all depends. There's beers that I like because they take me back to a fun time in my life. Michelob Light, Budweiser. Every time, if I haven't had those beers for a while, Michelob Light's the first beer I got drunk on, and Budweiser was the king of beers. And I was a child of the 80s, where you actually got a tattoo of the Budweiser label on your arm, you know, as opposed to this fucking shit people do nowadays with Chinese writing, and I don't know, that's even old. So, like, whenever I drink that shit, it just takes me back to, like, when I lived in Massachusetts, season tickets to the Pats, fucking Bruins, Boston Garden, you know, trying to fucking get laid, you know, working in a warehouse, no fucking debt, you know, all that shit. So, I've tried the snobby beers. You know what's funny? I don't like Belgian beers. I don't mind Blue Moon, but they're too sweet. They got that sweet taste in them. I don't like that. I like beer more with the bite. I like German beers. Yeah, it all depends. I had like a fucking major thing with Guinness for the longest fucking time. And then I went over to Ireland and I tried the Guinness over there, and I couldn't tell the difference. I was like, I thought it's supposed to taste better over here. And I drank it all fucking week because I loved it. And then when I came back to the States, then the shit that they had in the States tasted like ass. And I've never kind of been able to go back to it. So I don't even know if I answered the question. And how often do I drink hard alcohol? Not that much. But when I do. Oh, Jesus. I like scotch and I like whiskey. I do. You know, I saw somebody recently who's been just drinking nonstop, like always embraced the lifestyle. You know, cigar smoking, fucking whiskey drinking, hardcore. And, oh, my God. Dude, you can do that for a little while, but you do that shit into your 50s, man. You get that, your bottom lip always looks like you just put fucking chapstick on it, you know? And then you get this big head. You look like this guy, he looked like a fucking old woman. I can't even tell you, he still has like a great head of hair. And he had like this badass rock star haircut that was a little short. But because his head was so fucking big and his torso was all fucking, you know, man-titted out, that's what he looked like. He looked like a Eastern European 60-year-old woman. You know those women who look like they could rip a tree out of the ground? I think Bill Maher said that. They asked him why.